Good morning, everyone. Welcome to May today. Today is May the 4th, 2026. Welcome. My name is Sharon Davies. I am an independent Snapping Up demonstrator here in Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada. I want to thank you so much for joining me today. Greatly appreciated. So today I'm going to show you what we did, or this week, I'm going to show you what we did in Card Club this month. So my card club is where we get together the the in-person class is the second Wednesday of every month. There's a class at 10, there's a class at 1, and there's a class at 6:30. We also do it by Zoom, which is the following week, which is the third full week of the month. And that's Wednesday and Thursday at 6:30 my time. I do ship out across Canada. So having said that, you'll need to, if you're doing the Zoom class, you need to let me know at least 2 weeks ahead of time so I can get your stuff packaged up and mailed out to you. Because Canada Post, I have to mail it by Canada Post. Otherwise, you're more than welcome to come to the house. So we do cards. We do, depending on what the projects are, between 3 to 5 cards a club. In that, for your $25, it's you get probably a quarter package of Design Your Series paper. You get some embellishments. There's ribbon with the suite. Then we give you some ribbon too. Yeah. So, and there's food, of course. I always have some sort of dip for that. So today's class, it's all about the napkin technique. So I'm looking forward to. When I go to not Costco, when I go to Marshall's, Winners, or HomeSense, I always go to the napkin section and see what kind of napkins they have. And then I saw this napkin, and I thought, oh, that'd be perfect to do the technique with. So I'm going to flip you around. I must confess also that there is some retired product in this. Can you believe it? Yes, I am using retired product. So this is the napkin, or what's left of it anyway. I took some apart, but isn't that just gorgeous? And I saw, first thing I saw was Blackberry Bliss, and then I thought, oh, another color. I was going to do like a pinkish color, but then I had some Moody Mauve left over from last couple of years ago, I guess, cardstock. So we use that. Okay, so let's get started. So in the kit, you get all the stuff you need to do to make the cards. I can't stamp anything for you. You have to do that yourself. So this is what comes in the kit. Oh, there's embellishments already in there. Yay, me. Put those over here. Oh, well, there they are. So when you get the kit, you have your card base. This is going to go onto the inside of the card. I don't know why there's two. Yeah, this is going to go on the inside of the card, but we'll worry about that later. That's just an extra piece. And I had these all pre-cut out from the arches. But see how these colors go so well together? And then we have some ribbon and a bow, and then our sentiment. That all comes in your kit. Then you get your envelope also. So I'm just going to put this to the side. I'm going to grab my bone folder. And put all that to the side with all this. And I also put in, I don't know where it got to, some adhesive sheets. Okay, so first thing you want to do is make sure you split your napkin. You're having problems. Anyway, so I'm just going to leave that. Okay, now this is the messy part. So you're going to take your adhesive sheet, and where it says peel here, you're going to peel it back, okay? So the shiny side doesn't have anything on it. It's all on the, I guess, the wax side. And now we want to put it exactly onto the arch, just like that, okay? And I'm just going to just rub it down. And then what we do is we're going to take this piece right here and this piece, and we're just going to just pull it off, and then it sticks. So there's nothing here, and then I don't know if you can see it. It's sticky here. It's not here. Okay? That's one thing I love about that. Now we're going to bring in our napkin, and you want to watch your pattern. And I think I'm going to put it right in the center like this. And then I have my, this is from my Cricut. I have like 4 or 5 of these down here. I'm just going to just smooth that straight out. Really easy to do. Now the worst part is that we're going to have to cut away the excess. So I'm going to bring in my scissors. And just trim around. You're going to get some fuzzy ends like this, but I'll show you how to get rid of all that in a second. So like I says, every time I go to my favorite stores, I've always looked for napkins. Because I try to have seasonal napkins, so napkins, excuse me, that for Halloween, for Christmas, for Easter, all that sort of stuff. So now I'm just going to take my nail file. I'm just going to go around the edges. Now, if you don't have a nail file, and if you have, or if you have the block sander, that also works. And just go around and just take the excess off. I like the nail file because it's easier to handle, for me anyway. So this month's card club, we're doing a box card. We're doing the eclipse technique, and I have to figure out another one to do. Probably just do a plain. And then the girls, like I said, the girls will get a quarter package of designing series paper, some embellishments, some ribbon, of course your card kits with envelopes. Yeah, so there we go. And now what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab some dimensionals. Let's bring this in just for the extras. And we are just going to, we're going to add this. Make sure I got all of them off. I didn't think I had them all off. And there, like that. So now I have some ribbon, and we're going to just wrap that around. And I'm just going to take my 2A tape. And just add, that's a wee bit of ribbon. Take it from here, all the way around to there. And I'm also going to adhere dimensions to the back side of that. And I'm going to just add a couple dimensions of where the tape is so it doesn't stick onto the card base, because I want to give it some height. I'll put one more in the center. Okay, so now this piece here is going to go to the center. Oh, it doesn't look. There we go. So this piece is going to go into the center. That, just like that. And don't those colors look just gorgeous together? And some people don't like purple. I love purple. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to go with the floral, Fern and Floral. I'm going to take out a stamp set from there, and also I'm going to take out one of these because we're going to stamp the inside of the card. And I'm just going to I just need something. Oh, they all, no. I'm going to go with this one here. And I'm going to take out, how big is, I'm going to take this one out. Oh, maybe not. Yeah, maybe I will. I'm going to go with this one here. So this is the first time I did this trick. When I opened up my stamp set, I took my Sharpie and just went around. And I tell you, when I was putting my last week's card class, online card class, it made my life so much easier. Because all I had to do is look where the stamp was, and away I went. So I'm going to take my Blackberry Bliss. No, I'm not going to take my Blackberry Bliss. I'm going to take my Secret Seed, and I'm going to just stamp my new black, okay? I'm going to stamp this into the corner like that. And do I have another block handy? I do. I'm going to take this one here and the Blackberry Bliss. I'm going to stamp my sentiment. Just like that. So, yeah. Okay. Okay, so I'm going to grab some dimensionals, some more dimensionals. And we're going to line this up to the first arch. Now I'm going to bring in a glue dot. I'm going to just place this at the very end of the sentiment. And add the ribbon just like that. Okay. Put these all out of the way. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to bring in the piece that I stamped earlier, and I'm going to bring in the light and dark lemon lolly blends, and we are going to color the leaves. Oh, there's another one right here. Okay, so I have my Blackberry Bliss. I'm just going to make sure how dark this is. Okay, we should do good. I'm just going to just add a little bit of color to the center of the flowers. And I'm going to bring in the lighter one. And then we're just going to color the flowers. Sorry, not chatting here. I said a focused. I just love coloring, but I just focus too much on it. Okay, so there's that. Now what we're going to do is we are going to grab some of our liquid glue. You all know I love my Tombow. So someone told me that these glue guns, there's special glue that Sweet Petunia pulls out, or whatever it comes with. Those are the only ones you can use in there. I don't. I throw my Tombow in there, no problem. I don't have any problems with my glue at all in there. So, and then sometimes I forget to add the lid. I think it's all the time. So now I have some embellishments, starting with the clear ones to match, because I find this more of a romantic card. Does that make sense? So I don't know how these people can do this. This blows me away. I'm just going to add. So I have 3 of them here. So I have a larger one and a smaller one. And then we have another small one I'm just going to put up here. And that is the card that we did at one of the cards. We have 3. And I'll come up with another one for Friday. So this is one of the cards that we did at Card Club. You could actually do a smaller piece of cardstock out of the Blackberry Bliss and embossed if you want. But I just thought that looks so romantic. And like I said, every time I go out, I look for napkins, and I always come home with some sort of napkin. So there is a card number 1 for this week's card class. So if you'd like to join my card class and you live in Canada, just let me know, and I'll get you all set up, ready to go. Like I said, it's in person is the 2nd Wednesday of the month, And we have 3 different times, 10, 1, and 6:30 in the evening. And then on the Thursday, or the third full week, everything is a full week. So if a Wednesday falls on the 1st, then it's the next 2 weeks after the second full week and third full week of the month, if that makes sense. And then the Zoom class is the third Wednesday and Thursday of the month at 6:30. And like I said, I need at least 2 weeks notice in order to get your stuff out to you. Because I just want to make sure you have it before the class starts, and you have no idea where it's going to end up and how far it's going to go and how far it's going to go and how long it's going to take to get there. So if you have any questions, please let me know. If not, I shall see you tomorrow morning with a fun fold. Oh my gosh, this is so fun. Okay, I'll see you guys later. Have a great day. Bye.